Hey guys, welcome to Vida Lifestyle. I know. Let me take a second. I have been gone for ages. What it seems so. I know that I haven't uploaded in forever, and it's been forever, literally. But I am back, and the reason why I decided to pick up the camera is because I am in full mode vacation in the mind. I have my vacation planning to do, and we are going to be going to the Walt Disney World Resort in Florida, Orlando, and we are going to celebrate my birthday in January. So I decided to pick up the camera to do some vlogging, what I'm going to call the vlog diaries, kind of documenting my prep, my trip, my shopping. I have some shopping to do. I already have some outfits, and we literally are like 20 or less days out till our vacation date. Yikes. We are taking a red eye from LAX, Los Angeles International, and we're taking a red eye on Wednesday the 8th to arrive in Orlando at Thursday the 9th. And from there, we're going to be actually driving out to Miami. We're going to be spending a few days out in Miami and then driving back to Orlando to check into our Disney resort on Sunday. So yeah, we are going to be staying at a Disney property. There's just so many more benefits that you reap in when you stay at a Disney property. We get to experience the dining plan, which we have been to Disney World. I think this is literally going to be, our third or fourth trip that we've gone to since then. The very first time being a very special time. It was my first time, but it was also where Joe proposed. He asked me to be his husband on that trip. So it's very memorable, and we've been back since then. It's kind of becoming a tradition now where I'm almost going every year for my birthday so far. So I'm super excited to bring you guys along. I know again that it's been super ages since I've uploaded anything, but I wanted to go ahead and document some more stuff. We have some planning to do, some prep, some shopping, and I just wanted to bring you guys along and revive this channel up again. Now, it's really more for documentational purposes. I'm not really looking to grow this channel into something huge or, do uploads every week or so. It's whenever I have the chance to just pick up the camera and step aside from the thrifting world, because many of you know me from Golden Finds, which is my thrifting channel. So it's kind of like more for me, kind of like my own little getaway from the regular stuff that I do with my Golden Finds channel. So that's one of the reasons why I kind of wanted to do this channel too. And there's a lot of things that I want to try for 2025. So it's not that I'm only doing this right now since we're going to go on vacation and that'll be it. I think I'm going to do a lot more like I used to and kind of kick back into this channel as well. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Let's go ahead and tackle some things right now. We already have our vacation booked. We literally just booked it like a few days ago, and I need to start planning everything, and I'm just going to talk to you guys about what I'm doing and what I'm going to be doing leading up to the trip and so on. If you guys hear a little beep beep beep, I have my Google Chrome or Google thing, whatever, little tablet thing that I have in the kitchen letting me know to keep a timer on for like 9 minutes. I have something in the oven for dinner. So just as an FYI, if you guys hear the beeping, that's what it is. But I'm very old-fashioned. I am old school when it comes to prepping. You have phones and tablets and things to do electronically, but I am a very old school person where I just write with pen and paper. So I have my little notebook, journaling, what I need to do without fail. Let me go ahead and turn that off, you guys. I'll be right back. I had to add more time. My garlic bread is not ready. It's still kind of soft. I want it toasty. So I'm going to be documenting my dates and travel, like things to bring, things to book. So again, we are staying in a Disney property. We are going to be staying in the, Riverside. I think it's the Port Orleans Riverside. There's two. There's Port Orleans Riverside, which is supposed to be like the Riverside of New Orleans. And then there is the New Orleans part, which is more of the actual downtown and stuff like that. So there's two parts of that resort. It's two different resorts, but they're supposed to be, like connected. They're literally next to each other, but they're still two individual resorts. So we are going to be staying at the Port Riverside, and that we've stayed there twice already and we absolutely love it. I love the rooms. They're themed out with Princess and the Frog, and there is a beignet store in the Port Orleans side, not on ours where we're going to be staying, but it's really a short walk, or you can take the boats and it's super fun. We just love it and it's so much fun, and we get to go to the park. So our plan is we're going to be staying at that resort. We got the dining plan. We got the second tier option. There's two options. There's one where you can, you get this regular stuff. You get the snacks and you get the souvenir cup and you get the quick dining service. But we're doing the one that gives you the dining service, the quick service, which is basically like cafeteria style, where you go up and, they serve you the food and then you get it and you go pay and you sit down. Or you get the table service, which you sit down and order from a menu. So that's the option that we're doing. We're doing the quick dining plus the table service, the snacks, and the souvenir cup come with it. So I just love it. We really took advantage of it last year with the restaurants in downtown Disney. I really suggest, if you are ever looking into doing a Walt Disney World resort trip, to really, if you have the dining plan, use the most of your dining meals in downtown Disney. No, theirs is not called Downtown Disney. I need to get that into my mind. Downtown Disney is here in California. Theirs is called Disney Springs. And so in Disney Springs, they have so many restaurants, they have so many stores. So you get a number of meals within that dining plan. So since we're going to be staying from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and we fly back Friday, we're going to get 2 meals per day, and then you get the snacks per day as well. So I really think it's just so much worth it with the food from Disney Springs, because the resort food is not super bad, but it's not also the best. I feel like the restaurants in Disney Springs are so much better for your buck, and you're already paying for that Disney dining package, so why not take advantage of the better food, right? So I need to coordinate with Joe what he wants to do. I know some days we may want to stay at the Disney park just because, we don't want to go back and forth. There is transportation at Disney World that takes you through all the different parks. There's buses, you can take an Uber, but if you are within the resort, you can use the Disney transportation system they have, which is buses that take you to anywhere. They take you back to the resorts. They take you, here you can get there's a boat you can take to. There's a boat, and other places you can do the monorail to. There's just endless possibilities, you guys. There's 4 parks. There's Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom. We are only doing Magic Kingdom, Epcot, and Hollywood Studios. We have gone to Animal Kingdom, and it just wasn't for us. It really just felt more like a zoo, so we decided not to do it we only have gone to Animal Kingdom on our very first trip there when I got engaged. And that has been since then. We've never gone back to it. So we are going to do 3 days in the park, but we're going to have a rest day. So Sunday will be our check-in. Monday will be one park. Tuesday may be a rest day, or we might go to another park. And then Wednesday would be the rest day, and Thursday would be our last day at the other park. I haven't really decided. This January that passed, we did that. I think I did 2 parks and then a rest day, and then the last day that we were there, we did the last park. I don't know. I might switch it up where maybe the last day before we fly back is the rest day, so that way we're well rested and we're not super tired. There's just so much that comes into play when planning a Disney World vacation, so definitely do your due diligence and doing all the research. Again, I'm going to talk to Joe so we can figure out kind of the layout. I'm going to kind of do like a rough draft kind of itinerary, planning out our days and see if he's okay with that. And then that way we can make our reservations. You're also able to do reservations. You can do it on the mobile app. You can download the Walt Disney World Resort mobile app and do your reservations that way. And that way it's more easier too, if you've had a long day at the park and you just want to go eat and sit down and not have to wait, then definitely do that. And then also you don't have to do the long waits, because it can get really, really, really crazy busy with the dining. So It's just so much fun. I'm super excited and I cannot wait. And of course, I'm going to try and see if we're able to do some thrifting out in Miami. We are going to be getting a rental car. So maybe we'll be doing some thrifting out in Miami and also in Orlando. So those would be separate videos, of course, in Golden Finds, which I'm super excited. I did have the opportunity to go thrifting last time we went in January of 2024. And it was fun. You know, I always love thrifting in different areas because you just never know what you're going to find. But it makes it much harder because you can't bring back so many things. Like I brought a carry-on bag and also a check-in bag. We flew Delta, which is my utmost preferred airline. I absolutely love it above any other airline. Delta is my to-go-to always. But this year, Joe wants to do American. He's more of the American Airlines fanatic. He loves American more. I have flown American. I was like, you know, I guess it's just the fanboy in me. Same goes with him. He doesn't really care for Delta, so we always go back and forth. But we're going to be doing that, flying again out of LAX. We're taking a red eye, and I just can't wait. But let me go ahead and write down, let me angle the camera so you guys can see my journal and see what we draft up here. Now, again, I'm really no expert when it comes to planning, but I always like doing just a rough itinerary. That way we can get our ducks in a row and just plan everything out. So again, we are leaving on Wednesday the 8th. So that would be Wednesday. Then we are staying Thursday, which will be the 9th. Then Friday, that will be the 10th. Then we have Saturday, that will be the 11th. Sunday, the 12th. Monday, the 13th. Oops. And then so on and so forth. So let's just start with these days first. So this is going to be a travel day. I am actually still working up until Wednesday the 8th. So I get off at 1:30. So it's not a big deal because our flight is not going to be until like 11-ish. Again, it's a red eye. So it's a late night flight. And so this is going to be our travel day. Again, we're flying out of LAX. We're going to have to drive to the airport, park it, and then, you know, do all that fun stuff that you do at the airport. I don't know what it is about flying. I absolutely love and adore flying. I love going on airplanes. It's such an adventure. But I just get so anxious going through TSA because it's such a rush and you're like going through so fast. You want to make sure you're on time so you don't miss your flight and stuff like that. And, you know, it's just a whole roller coaster of emotions for me. So Thursday, we arrived to Orlando. So arrival to Orlando, which I believe it's MCO is the code for their airport. So we arrive there, then we're going to do a rental for Miami. So we're going to be going to Miami for a few days. We're going to be there. So we're going to be there Thursday. Friday, we're going to be in Miami as well. Joe's going to be booking an hotel in Miami, and we're also going to be there on Saturday. Sunday, we're going to drive back to Orlando. We're going to visit some friends that live in Orlando, and we're going to stay with them for a few hours, and then we're going to drive to visit friends. And then we are going to drive to Walt Disney World to check in to our resort. So that's basically another travel day because there's really nothing we can do. We might, you know, drive on our way driving back to Orlando or to visit our friends that live in Jacksonville. We might stop at a few thrift stores. And then Monday, January the 13th, is going to be our first park day. So we have the 1 ticket per day, which does not have the park hopper option. It's just not worth it, in my opinion. I have been to both Disneyland and Walt Disney World. I live here in California, so I'm an avid Disneyland fanatic. But I've been to Walt Disney World several times now to know that a park hopper is just not worth it because, you know, you have to go to the transportation, you have to go to the other park, and they're not close to each other. If you've never been to Disney World, it's not like Disneyland's where it's literally right across from each other. You have to walk, or I don't even think you can walk. There's no way you can walk. You have to walk to the bus section to take a bus, and then the bus will take you to the next resort that you want to go to, like Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, etc. So the park hopper option is just not worth it. Okay, so actually just got off the phone with hubby. So this is going to be our plan. Monday the 13th, we are going to do a park day. So we'll probably either do Magic Kingdom, Epcot, or Hollywood Studios. We usually always just do Magic Kingdom on the very first day that we visit the parks. But I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to end up doing anyway. Tuesday is going to be a rest day to recover and rejuvenate, you know, walk around Disney Springs, go to other resorts to look at all the resorts because there's like so many unique ones and cool areas and restaurants. And then Wednesday, we're going to do a second park day. So again, depending which one we do first, will be one or the other. And then Thursday will be our last day at a park. And then Friday will be our travel back to California. So I have to do reservations for Sunday. So we'll probably have dinner. We've had dinner at Disney Springs, because you can't have dinner in the resort or in the parks because you would have to use one of your park passes. So that doesn't make sense. So we do generally we've done dinner always at Disney Springs. Or we could probably find a restaurant in one of the resorts because you're able to go to other resorts. And then I have to do dinner reservations for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Wednesday we'll probably do, Tuesday we'll do, since it's our rest day, we'll do dinner at Disney Springs again. And again, there's so many restaurants there for you to choose from. But you also want to make sure, depending on your dining package, that you research if they accept the dining plan, because not all of the restaurants do. And then also you get points each day. So that, again, that's 1 point for the quick service, 1 point for the sit down dinner. So you get 2 meals, so that's 2 points. Some restaurants use up more than the points. So one restaurant specifically in Magic Kingdom, which is the Be Our Guest restaurant, which is themed to Beauty and the Beast's castle. It's absolutely beautiful. That's where Joe proposed, inside the ballroom. That's where we were seated to eat. That restaurant now uses up 2 points. So it would use up my Monday point for the sit down, and it would also subtract it from my Tuesday. So now I don't have a point for a sit down restaurant on Tuesday since that restaurant used 2. So you want to be careful, do lots of research at the restaurants that you want to make. Again, you can find all this information on Disney World's website, and it will tell you exactly how many points and what restaurants participate in the Disney dining plan. So that's basically it for now. I'm going to do some research and look at the restaurants that I want to do. There are some old favorites that we like to visit, like for Epcot, or actually, no, not Epcot, I'm sorry. Hollywood Studios, there's this 1950s diner, which is absolutely fabulous. It's all decked out in 1950s flair, and all the waiters act exactly like they did back in the 50s, and they're also kind of rude, but it's just the way that they are. It's the atmosphere, and it's super fun. So that's one of the restaurants that we always like to visit. So that's what I'm going to do, is hop onto the website and see what else we need to plan. So right now they're all scrambled here. There's this purple one, and these are unisex, so they are both for male and female. So I got this one that says The Gap, and it's a very light purple. It's in Daisy Duck's signature color, which of course also has Daisy right here. This embroidery is so cute of her. Again, it's part of the Gap and Disney collection. Again, they are meant to be oversized, and they are very heavy material. So I don't know how I feel about that. Orlando's weather is humid. We have gone several times. Every time we've gone in the January month. So it's not bad. It's actually cool and fresh, with some humidity, but not super bad. Then I also got this one, which has the entire gang. This is also from The Gap in this white cream color. Mickey, Goofy, Donald, Pluto, Minnie, and Daisy. Again, it's like the old vibe, the vintage look. And I absolutely love this one. This one has The Gap on the back. It says Gap in white letters. This one actually, I feel looks way better on me. I think it might be because of the color. Not quite sure. Then at Sam's Club, these are labeled for women's wear, but I did not care. I tried them on at the store and they did fit. It's an extra large character hoodie. These were on sale for $10. I got this one that says Winnie the Pooh, and I just love that vintage look. Christopher Robin gives Pooh a party. These were super cute. I love the little touches of the embroidery with the gold tones throughout. Again, $10. It's a very lightweight material. Very, very light. And they have a bunch of different other characters too. You guys should check them out if they still have them on sale online and in store. The sleeve also has this Winnie the Pooh right here. And it says Winnie the Pooh in embroidery. And he has a honey pot that he is eating out of, which I thought was super cute. Then the other one that I got was Snow White, which is also from the Sam's Club collection, and I absolutely fell in love with this. This is a white color, extra large, part of the Disney Princess collection, and it is Snow White, and it looks super vintage. Disney's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. We have Snow White and all the woodland creatures. I really love when you find prints like this where it's like vintage inspired. Again, that gold embroidery all around, which is super pretty. And then on the sleeve, it also says Snow White in the gold embroidery. And you see Snow White. So these are just super cute, you guys, and they're only $10. So I feel that was such a great find. I have to try them on. Again, I had to do a size up because these are women's sweaters, but they absolutely fit normal, like if it was also meant for men. So I cannot wait to try these on. They're absolutely beautiful. But I really do want to get ahead and check to see that they do fit me well and that they're comfortable outfits. I am also going to be going to downtown Los Angeles to the fashion district to look for some simple sweaters, you know, to use around during our trip to Miami and stuff like that. So I'll probably bring you guys along when we do that. We're going to be going on the weekend after Christmas. So that weekend where Christmas lands that week. And I'll bring you guys along too. I also picked up some essentials from the outlets. So we went to the outlets this past weekend. I went with my brother and I got some new Vans shoes. These are really more for just simple, you know, wear every day when we're walking around the city or stuff like that. And then I also got some Nikes, which are actually these really nasty ones that I have right now. They're the same one, but they're brand new. I need to throw these out. They're so bad. So just wanted to definitely get some comfortable shoes to bring on the trip as well. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog diary. Again, I'm super excited to be back here on Vida Lifestyle channel, and I'm going to bring you guys along for all sorts of content. I'm really going to push for it more again in 2025. And, you know, just capture the special moments. There's lots of things, you know, that I want to share here. You know, once we get to that milestone, it'll be really super fun and cool to bring you guys along. And it's also a different side of me that you get to see. A lot of you may be following me from my thrifting channel. And if you are not, I definitely recommend, if you love thrifting, to head on over to my thrifting channel, Golden Finds, which I will link in the description box below. And I know a lot of you come over from that channel, so you guys are just as special to me as you are there over here. You're part of my journey. This is me really, you get to really see the behind the scenes, behind the content creator, basically. You get to see my life. I bring you guys along on special moments, like trips like this, where you get to really just see my life in a different angle compared to my thrifting channel. So I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you on our next adventure here on Vida Lifestyle. Bye, guys.